Hi guys, so I'll talk to you a little bit later properly because I'm running a little bit late, but I'm just off to do a lesson. It's Wednesday morning, got quite a full-on day today, but I will find time to chat to you at some point today. I'm not sure how much of that I actually got on film of this young man. He was a bit naughty today. He's been a bit naughty the last few days actually to play with him. He's going through one of those phases, I think. I'm working on with her at the moment is just getting her to realise that not everything means something, and it's important just to do nothing sometimes. She's not very good at doing nothing. She likes to be moving all the time or busy. As you can see, she's not really fully relaxed. She's still kind of looking around at stuff. She looks a little bit like, oh, I don't know, I feel like I should be doing something. Good girl, you can eat, that's okay, that's something that we can deal with. So basically what happens is when she tends to just move straight on to doing something else or doing the same thing over again, and she doesn't really care if you're in her way or not. So like, I'll bring her back in after doing a circle, and then she'll just kind of keep walking into me rather than stopping, and then I can stop her, and then while I'm trying to sort the rope out and things like that to prepare for the next thing, she's already like walking off or trotting away or something. She's always kind of busy all the time. So I'm just giving her a little lesson about just relaxing, that sometimes the answer is just doing nothing. Good girl. Hi guys, I'm just off to a lesson now. I'm going to teach Anna and her horse Taya, and she's very kindly agreed to let me film some of the lesson for you, so I will see you there. Focus. Good. Well done. Anytime she looks like she's going to head off somewhere, just really check your focus. Because I can guarantee if that's out, she's just going to do her own thing. She's such a confident horse, she doesn't need to stay with you to feel safe. So for her to stay with you, she has to have good reason. You have to be interesting and fun and be doing something that's worth her time. And even if you're not really, because actually you're just going to the fence post, you kind of need to make it feel like it's the most exciting fence post in the world. Yeah. Because she doesn't know. That's nice, lovely, well done, good, really good. So keep practicing slowing your walk down, speeding it up. If you're feeling brave, you can have a trot. Focus. Good. Good. Very nice, well done, lovely. For this week's horsemanship highlights, I want you to cast your mind back to the session that I showed you with Puzzle, and more specifically when I was getting her to stand still and relax. I'm going to talk to you in a bit more detail what that's all about and how it can help you and your horse. So the idea is to get your horse to back away from you and then just kind of stay there. And the reason why you want to back them up first is so that they're well out of your space. There's no temptation for them to start nagging you in your pockets and things like that for treats. And it just gives you, as I say, a little bit of your own space. And also it just helps your horse to see that this is a task in itself. So I literally just back Puzzle away and I'm just asking her to stand there. And for the first little while I don't do anything, and then you can see as soon as I start to do anything at all, even just drop my stick, she's like, oh, we must be doing something, and she tries to head off. So I just stay really calm, really passive, and ask her to go back to standing still. And consistency is really, really important here. And I've been doing this with her pretty much every day this week. So we've got to a good place now. We're starting to really get it. But as I said during the session, she really found this hard to begin with because she really likes to be busy with her feet all the time. So already you can see a little difference here. She's gone, oh, I'd better not move. She actually wants me to stand still. So you can start just by standing with the horse, you standing still as well, and then start to do something. So I'm just wandering around, and the difference is between this and me asking her to come with me is all in my energy, and that's where it's important. Your energy needs to be low. You know, really send through that rope that you want the horse to do nothing. So your energy needs to be as low as possible, just really kind of calm, like non-personal to her. I'm just having a little wander around. Oh, I don't know if you noticed a moment ago I went up to her and stroked her shoulder, and maybe that was a little bit soon for me to do that because she moved straight off and now she's kind of lost it again. So I thought, okay, check that in my mind, and just went back to just walking. And I'm going to wait for her to relax with that now. So anytime she comes out of that calm, neutral state, I do something about it to get her back there. And it's really, really important to do this with any horse. Horses are very impatient with humans. We have taught them to be very impatient. When we get on at the mounting block, we let them just walk straight off. Some horses don't even stand for you to get on in the first place. When we go through gates, they rush through them. All that kind of stuff. When we take them off a trailer, they come straight off before we've even had a chance to see what we're doing. And it's not that, they're doing anything naughty, it's just that we're not actually asking them to spend that time just standing and chilling out. And it's so important from a safety point of view. You don't want to have a horse who, whenever you move, it moves as well and it comes with you. You want to be able to actually ask your horse to move off with you, and you'll see at the end how I do that. So now I'm starting to just go up to her and touch her and then walk away, and that can be a real challenge. But you see how it's taking less to stop her now? But I'm not just accepting her stopping, I want her to actually take a step back. If she took one step forward, I want her to take one step back, so that it really, really is clear to her that that's where I want her to stay. It's not about moving, it's actually just about doing nothing. It's amazing how difficult doing nothing is for a lot of horses and for a lot of people as well. Notice how loose my rope is. You want the main sort of belly of the rope to just be on the floor while you're doing this, because if the rope's tight, then it's going to put a feel on the horse's halter to come with you. So you just want everything to be nice and loose. So I'm pretty happy with that, because that was the best she'd done it. This was on Thursday. So I stopped and gave her a treat. But again, notice as soon as I gave her the treat, she's like, oh, we're done. What are we going to do next? So it's just a nice little task. You don't have to spend very long doing it, just long enough that you see a change in your horse. And when you want them to then actually come with you, make sure you have a clear change in your energy. So instead of you walking around and asking your horse to stand still, where you've got that real calm, real down energy, lift your energy up a little bit, look at your horse and actually offer them, ask them to come with you. And it doesn't have to be verbally, it can just be a little feel on the rope, or just kind of have that kind of come here energy about you, kind of draw them in towards you and then get them to come with you. And if you can help your horse to see the difference between that, that is going to help a lot of things in your life with him. When they're tied up, when they're loading, at the mounting block, at gates, all those kind of things, it's going to make such a difference. So I'm going to set you all a little challenge for the next week to just try and do a little bit of that with your horse. And I'd just be interested to hear your comments and hear how that goes for you. And if you come across any challenges, please do let me know. I'm more than willing to give you some advice if you need it, but I'd love to hear how you get on. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and I will see you next week.